Here are 9 web design ideas to steal from the website of Notion that you can use for your own SaaS website. Use an animated screenshot in your hero section. An animated screenshot is a great way to engage users regardless of their view, and it will show them how your product works in action. And you don't even have to think anything complicated. A plain old MP4 file will just work fine. All you need to do is download a screen recorder software like Cap and record your screen, and that's basically it. Just make sure that the file size is small so it will not hurt the performance of your website. Number 2, use a sticky social proof banner at the bottom of your screen. Make sure it's sticky so it will be shown to all users at all viewports, no matter how big the screen of the user is. So as you can see, it scrolls with me on Notion, and they even took it one step further by actually showing 2 lines of social proof logos, but only the first row is sticky. So that's something you can do as well. However, once I scroll through the social proof section, it is being released, so it will not scroll with me. So it is only prominent when I open the website, and when I scroll past, it just goes away. Idea number 3, use a call to action button next to your hamburger icon on the mobile view. This is something not everyone does. Many people just place the hamburger icon in the top navigation on the mobile view, which is fine, but if you want to take it to the next level and make it visually more appealing, but also maybe increase the conversion a little bit, you can put your call to action button next to it for sure. Sometimes there is not enough space for it, so what you can do is to use the image logo version of your logo without the text, which will do the job just fine. That way you can make some space for your call to action button here as well. Tip number 4, vary the floating card illustration style, positioning and style. As you can see here, Notion uses 3 floating cards, and the illustrations within these cards are varied regarding their position and style. So one of the cards has logos in the middle, the other one has a screenshot aligned to the middle, and the other one has also a screenshot partial, but that one is aligned to the left. So if you vary these kind of illustrations within the same row of your floating cards, that can create a very nice and exciting and dynamic visual. Idea number 5, use a full height navigation on mobile when the user clicks on the hamburger icon. So instead of having a navigation panel that goes down until only like the half of your page, use a full height navigation. This will create a much more separated but a much more cleaner look. If you feel like you don't have enough navigation items to fill the space, you can play around with the layout. You can place your call to action buttons on the bottom, and you can enlarge some of your highlighted menu items like Notion does. For example, what they do is that the 3 most important menu items, they get a illustration, they get descriptions too, and some background and some padding. So as you can see, they have already used up half of the navigation space just by using 3 menu items. So that's something you can do as well. Idea number 6, use tooltips on your pricing page. So the pricing page is many times a very complex page, but instead of explaining all your features in details by default, hide them and use tooltips to describe them. So this will give a nice and easy to scan overview for your users. And if they are interested in the features, they want to learn more about them, they can just hover and they will get the information where you can explain them in detail. But this way you can also get a big overview, which is very easy to scan, very easy to compare your different plans. But you also don't have to compromise on delivering valuable information. So this is a nice combination of those 2 things. Idea number 7, use a animated marquee element to display impressive stats or maybe social proofs of your product and company. So what Notion does is exactly the same. They have an animated marquee element which just animates and slides very slowly. This component works the best when you use actual numbers in these elements. So as you can see, they state things like 50% of something, 1.4 million of something, 62% of something, because people are attracted to and they get easily impressed by numbers. You can use icons, of course. And one of the advantages of this component is that they don't have to follow the same pattern and the same context. So you can mix things here. You can list impressive statistics on your distribution, on a very big client, or some of their stats or trends throughout the years since your product has been launched. All those things can be mixed here. This is like a mixed salad where you can list anything. One thing to follow when you use this component is just to make sure that you have enough content so that this component can slide one way completely with new data. So make sure that at any point, if I take a screenshot with these marquee element in the viewport, there is no duplication, because that will feel cheap and that will feel like you are repeating the same thing over and over, and people will sense that. Idea number 8, make sure to use call to action sections at the end of your pages and include them many times at almost on all your pages. As you can see, Notion has a call to action section at almost all their pages, and this section doesn't have to be the same at every time. You can vary them, you can include different links and different call to actions, but the key here is that you want to end your communication with the visitor with an offer on the next step, what they can take. Obviously, it doesn't have to apply at 100% on all your pages. Some pages just don't include a call to action section at the end. But what you might want to do is to come up with a system where you group your pages and certain group of pages end with the same call to action section, and other groups end with a different one. So for example, with Notion, the product pages end with a call to action section to urge the user just to try Notion for free. But if you look at the solution pages, which is a more specific kind of page because it's more targeted, these pages have a different call to action section, which is about to request a demo. So that's different, but all these solution pages have the same call to action section, and product pages have a different call to action section. So that's something you might want to do as well. By the way, if you are looking for someone to build, migrate, or optimize your website, check out my website at gaborpinter.com, because that's exactly what I do. I am a freelance web developer and I help SaaS companies to build websites. So on my website, you can see my reviews and case studies and my services. So you can see if I can be a good fit for your project. So check it out at gaborpinter.com. Idea number 9. Use asymmetric block headers on your written content. This is just a nice touch if you are already bored with the symmetric layout of the blogs, which around 80% of blog posts uses, which is fine, by the way. But if you just want to mix it up a little bit and look a little bit more dynamic, this is a layout that I think works really well. So just use a asymmetric layout where the title and the eyebrow text and maybe some metadata on the blog post is on one side, and then you have a screenshot or a video on the other side. The good thing about this layout is that you can display a little bit more than with a traditional one column layout, because you can display a very huge screenshot or video without taking up valuable vertical space. So as you can see, I can see here a big title, a screenshot, but I can also start reading the article. And they even put some impressive stats here. So there's a lot going on when I open this page. So this is just a nice thing. If you want to try this out, I think it works really well.